Oh, I'm like, so you put batteries in it. I don't know. All I know is a king coordination thing is going on.
It's over.
That's over.
Yeah, the coverage started at 4 o'clock in the morning. Mom and I turned on at 6:30 and you'd already been crowned.
I was out by then.
We just watched the parade. Wow.
Oh, about 3:30 because I was sick.
Business or something? Yes, I've been out there for 42 years, yeah.
Yes.
Sold off all the cars. Who knows what will happen?
Oh, maybe I'll go back to being a car dealership or somebody else.
Could be. Who knows?
It's been a number of things over the years.
Yep. I don't know what it was at first. I know Exhaust Bros was in there before. It must have been something before that. Or maybe not. Maybe they, I don't know.
Exciting. Anything that said there could also be said in the coffee.
They're just going to teach them about areas.
Yeah, I already know
Man, it's a parade here. What is going on?
It's the weekend.
In town?
about. It's the weekend. Everybody's going somewhere.
Somebody's going to the lake or something.
Maybe.
Everybody knows.
Or Walmart. Or somewhere.
Could be. Well, if he gets out there any farther, he's still got to wait on these other guys. So. He's trying to get ahead of that parade up there.
Mhm.
So he's got it. Yeah, I know. I know you're shutting down. Didn't bring any batteries with me, so. Now all of a sudden everybody's in line. Before, but we are. Let's see if we can get in there, or should we just go to North and get a burger?
I said no, go north, get a burger.
Remember anything about the river birch you got for a tree? How fast does it grow?
It's supposed to be a fast growing one.
And
How
big
fast it actually grows, I don't know. It's supposed to be a fast
How
growing.
big is it supposed to get?
Optimally in optimal conditions,
Yeah,
I think not any more than 15, 20 feet.
that's all the bigger we want. Yeah.
I don't think it really gets, they don't want to get really that bigger, I don't think.
We don't want 50 or 100 foot.
No, I didn't want those.
Well,
If they would have had another pine tree, I would have took it, but they didn't have pine tree.
That's okay. A mix is good.
Well, the thing about pine tree is it's all year.
Well, it's about every 3 years they drop their needles. So
Yeah, you make pine needle tea. Survivor Man said.
I suppose, along with all the chemicals you dumped in the yard to kill all the.
Well, in nature, they don't put chemicals.
Yeah, I know. In the real world.
Yes.
In town, this is what we do.
But in my plan. Radio and antenna not supposed to show up till Monday, according to the tracker.
You can try it with the small one. See how that
Well,
works.
it'll be a good thing to bring the coffee to show.
Well,
so I don't think anybody else has one.
Well,
Lynn's got one that's similar, but not exactly.
Yeah.
I think he has a cheaper model because this is like the best of the Zygu brands. So.
Okay. Well, if you can do FTX on it without having to have a computer involved, that's a good.
I think that would impress everybody.
There seems to be the big deal. And we're still having trouble with computers and sound cards.
I mean, you can hook it up to a computer because.
Probably better off not to do that. Well, it depends.
No, it's got a sound card in it.
As long as it works.
Type C connector.
As long as it works. Without.
Yeah. It's got Wi-Fi and Bluetooth.
Yeah,
and they're making custom firmware for it. The guy's putting out custom firmware for that, so where you can decode the Morse code directly from the radio. A bunch of other things. So you have the standard base firmware that the radio comes with, and then this guy made like a live CD type version, kind of like how Linux sometimes works, where you have like a live CD version or a live image, and it just sits on the memory card. And if you want to go back to the default firmware, you just take the memory card out, reboot it, and it goes back to the defaulted memory. Downtown stuff too. There should be a lot less downtown traffic too.
Yes.
Which means maybe if you have to go to the courthouse, there might be parking. Yeah, maybe. I said maybe.
There's the St. Joe's parking lot walking across the street.
That too.
But a lot of stuff eventually something's going to have to happen.
Well, I think they're going to probably turn it into a nursing home. I think that makes the most sense.
Or it's going to get torn down.
I don't know about that.
Well, we got to figure something out.
had that for a little while too. Pretty much since COVID, and they don't want to pay them anything, and then the industry's all screwed up, and
Everything's messed up.
so I'm taking early retirement because they gotten packages to retire, which I just find really
Yeah,
odd.
and then maybe they'll go and work somewhere else.
Probably could.
Maybe they always want to go back to Florida.
Yeah, maybe.
They got friends there. Maybe they want to do Fairbanks. They always want to enjoy the winters in Fairbanks.
Or they got everything paid off. They got a little nest egg, and
Yeah.
they're just gonna stay here and whatever. Or they're gonna open their own practice, or
Or pick up a different job, something else.
maybe Stanford's paying more. I wouldn't think so, but
Nobody knows. Got the fiber silver up there, Mom, when I saw it. Stop the plane or something.
Built heat down on that.
Testing. Oh, I thought it was much more attention. Built, tested, and installed.
Yeah, they were showing some pictures and video inside. They showed the video room. No, they whatever.
It's just a thing in.
I don't know how they expect to stay manned all the time.
It's not good. And nobody's here. Because Milo, so maybe they're up at Hardy's North. Or maybe they're not having coffee.
Nobody said anything.
Milo went camping.
I'm assuming they're at Hardy's North then,
That's where
because
we're
that's
going.
usually the alternate.
That's where we're going. That's what I was trying to get across to Art. You better talk on the stuff he's talking about doing. You better talk to Ralph, and you better talk to Milo. And that stuff. Jerry as well. Since he's interested. Looks like there's radio antennas over there.
Yep.
I'm just dreaming.
We've done both.
See call signs.
I see Solar Patrol.
Yes, you do. They got a new ride now.
North of Dean.
See, there's a lot of folks here.
Oh, of course.
But if you have one that doesn't go over your head, you'll have full communications with it the whole path. So
Interesting.
that gives me an option for that. I was gonna set that up anyway.
Interesting talk with the guys.
They've been
Solar
around.
Patrol.
They've been around.
Yeah. And the guy, one guy's a psychologist. Great for you, Dad.
What?
One guy's a psychologist. Great for you.
Thank you. Rocket attacks. We were sitting, the plane came in the other day, we sat down here knowing that, thank you for telling me how to do that radar, or that plane thing. That's so cool.
Did you try that the other day?
Oh, yes. And I'm telling Mom the plane should be just about over us right about now. We're parked down here at Gutova, the restaurant. And it's lines up with this runway perfectly, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're sitting there, and it flew right over the top of our heads, which didn't bother me any. Cordova, that's the name of the place.
Mm-hmm.
We were parked in that parking lot, and it came right over the top of us, and you could see it doing this, and so your mom was kind of concerned. And it was a little bit loud for her, and I said, that's not loud. If they were taking off, it would be loud. But I like it now. Gosh, that's so, I don't know why I was doing it that way before, I don't know. I do want to get Tempest program into my, because I've lost it off of my system, off of my phone, so I can look at our Tempest. But anyhow.
Well, my weather station goes into the weather underground thing, so.
Does it?
Yeah. But you know that doesn't update as often as it used to. So the actual page updates a lot quicker. So. So is he down there now or something, or are they not doing it? Or?
We're going to go down. I'm going to pick up Kevin at 1. Kevin and I are going to go down there and talk to whoever shows up. Probably those two guys you just talked to.
Should have just done it up there, honestly.
Well, anyhow.
Would have been a lot easier.
I'm just telling you, I'm not in charge. Okay. Art's idea.
I'm sorry, I'm just hot.
That's okay. I'll turn the heat down. Yeah, see better. We just had real coffee. I had a drink now.
Yeah, that was 3 cups of it.
Okay, you should be awake now.
Yeah, I think I am. I kind of miss their coffee actually, compared to what they brew at the yeah, it actually has a little bit of flavor to it.
Well, the thing with their coffee, they open a new pack every time.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, this is not sitting in a jar for 6 months.
Yeah,
Right?
a little fresher. I need to bring one of those cream, well, things of cream I have, because they're just about out of the big container, which is what I use. And we have 2 in the house.
Yep, that's fine.
Remember to do that Monday or something, or whenever next time we go. That's nice. At least it's coming down a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know if they're stabilizing production or I don't know if they're bringing more drilling online.
The refineries got switched over from winter to summer.
Maybe. Could be, I suppose.
You know, if we were going to town like we were when Trump was president,
well,
that would be $2
well, maybe we'll see. If they were drilling again in the North Dakota, like they were in like 2011, 2012.
Economy up here would be so busy.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, that guy's coming back. That's so sure I'd leave a chair laying out in the road. But everything. See go to Miles yesterday, and people were going, "Well, didn't you go celebrate it and stuff?" I'm like, "No, I didn't." Because all these people live down by the coast, or south, or Florida,
that's fine.
Florida, or Southern California,
Go ahead
or
and celebrate Mexican.
that's fine. You know, like,
that's fine.
does Taco Bell count?
Yeah. Maybe.
Just don't eat there after 5 o'clock, unless you want to get food poisoning. I don't know if that's still the case, but I just remember that happened like 6-8 months ago. They said, yeah, if you eat at like after 5 o'clock at Taco Bell or Taco John's, you might get food poisoning.
It's been on the snack too long.
I don't know. They had that thing for a while. I don't know if it's still the case, but it was like a lot of people that reported eating there. Just remember saying they got stomach issues after 5 o'clock. If you ate there at 3, you're okay.
I got
5 o'clock.
poisoned by McDonald's one time. I got food poisoning.
Yeah, undercooked meat or something.
Or it sat out too long.
Possibly.
Not a good idea in either case.
The only food poisoning I really badly remember we ever got, the whole family got, was that pumpkin pie.
That was weird.
That was where we were all throwing for like 2 days. We were just puking everything out of our body.
Yeah, that's so weird.
I didn't know the human body could puke that much.
Yeah, well, it takes time to practice.
And one little sip of water made you feel like you were full.
Yeah.
Talk about the ultimate weight loss.
Yeah, well, it's not.
Hey, you puke everything out and then you lay it down, your body's just like,
Good choice.
oh, I feel hungry again. Little sip of water, I'm full. Yeah.
My fault.
Well, I put too much water in, but she drank it. She drank herself. I didn't know why she was. I thought she was like, well, you have food. And I looked in her water dish and there was no water, and it was like, oh, I don't wonder what you're yelling.
Yep.
So I put about half a thing of water in there, and she's just like, and of course, like anybody ever says, if somebody has like dehydration or something, if they suck a whole ton of water down real quick, it comes back up. I had never seen that with a cat before, but the theory holds true. Well, it's not a theory; it's a reality. Odd. I usually try to keep that thing full usually, but there's no light there, so it's hard to see on that black water thing how much water is actually in there.
Yeah, it's hard to see that.
It's like maybe when you pull those like light thingies down there, you can actually see what it is. You know, those like LED like kind of like that thing we used to have underneath the little LED light that's stuck above the washer machine in the back.
That was a fluorescent light.
Yeah, well, okay, whatever.
Before LEDs.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking of those like soft lighting one.
Yeah.
Little thing that's like
still
magnetic.
We got them from Sykes when they took the overheads over.
Yeah, not quite that big though.
Yeah. No,
kind of like the small, like one battery runs the damn thing. It's like a soft light or something. Yeah, it looks like a little like.
You can buy one that's a light switch like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought we had one of those things one time.
We did. We've had several fluorescents under there.
No, I'm not talking big ones from Sykes, but just these like small.
We had
No, I was saying
little tube down
it was like a small, like about yay big one.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just like a soft LED light. I thought about buying some of those light string things too. It was like LED light strings. They use almost no power, but they're like 65 inches long or something. They use like almost no power. Kind of like Christmas lights. They almost use no power.